He's always so confused when I start these. I feel like same. Like, you can see my clothes in the back. I just whatever. Whatever. I thought I'd brain dump again with you because I have. What are you doing, bro? Up here. Up. I have had a fat breakdown, and I feel like so many people are scared to have breakdowns, and it can be so scary to have breakdowns because it's like, I don't want to feel sad, I don't want to feel anxious, I don't want to feel lost, I don't want to feel any of the negative emotions. But it's like, genuinely, breakdowns are the biggest breakthroughs. Like, truly, the things that I have learned, and they teach you so many opportunities, whether that be asking for help in certain things, because if you like to do everything alone, then it forces you to move differently and to choose differently. And I think, honestly, for a long time, I was so confused about my purpose. And not that you have to have an unwavering life plan every step of the moment, at every step of the way, because you don't. But what I want to speak about is having purpose in your everyday. And I truly believe having purpose, whether that be purpose in going to the gym, purpose in like building a community, in having friendships, in whatever it is, doesn't have to be career purpose or like, what am I going to do with my entire life purpose? It doesn't have to be that. But fulfillment comes when we have purpose, and I get it. I get it. And when you try to forcing something is so different to working hard, because discipline and working hard and sacrifice is always going to get you to where you want to go. However, misalignment and trying to force an outcome when it's not meant to be is a very different feeling. And struggle, hardship, sacrifice is very different to desperation and pushing through and misalignment. Like, it is so different. Oh my God, gym girly. I literally, when I see that, I have to pick it off. I'm not even mad about it. But I truly think, if you're stuck in life, if you don't understand where you want to go, what you want to be, what you want to do, like, fuck off the whole career thing and ask yourself right now, what is it that I enjoy? What is it that I'm genuinely curious about? What is it that people might judge me for, but I really want to do? What am I scared of? And a lot of the time, our adulthood is literally just unlearning our adulthood and going back to childhood. Like, truly, I fucking believe that in every ounce of my being. Like, everything that I do now is so fucking funny because I used to do it as a kid. And it's, oh my God, look at his ear. You got an outside ear. Lay down. No, up here. Look at it. Come here. Lay down. Oh, look at his ear. Everything that I used to do as a kid, don't bother. I do it now and I love it. What the fuck? Look at his ear. I actually can't deal with him. No, but truly, like, I'm a very creative person, and I tried to be a very serious person. And what are you doing, bro? And that's just not me. And I didn't feel like, I wasn't enjoying it. And so many people have said, like, what the fuck are you doing? And I'm like, I feel like this is the right way to do things. He just dragged his paws along, all four paws along the cord. So what I really want to say is, I feel like I say that in every video. What I really want to say is, go back and ask yourself, what did I used to enjoy as a kid? Or what am I genuinely curious about? Because, oh my God, he farted. Ew, he's actually just like discovered that he farts. Like, TMI. And like, if you don't have a dog, you probably don't give a fuck. But he's 2.5. And probably for the first 2 years of his life, he did not fart, genuinely. The last maybe 6 months, he would stretch and he would fart. And then he would turn around and look at me like I fucking did it. I was like, no, it's coming out of you. Anyway, besides the point. Ask yourself, like, what did I used to enjoy as a kid? What was I naturally good at? And because along the way we pick up limitations and conditioning and programming, and I was listening to a really good podcast this morning about it, that we were born peaceful and we were born complete, and we become less than complete, or we just get added like extra shit and conditioning and limitations by our own childhood. And that's not to talk shit about parents, grandparents, family members, like whatever the fuck. Everyone did what they did because that's what they got taught from their family. Cool. It's not finger pointing exercise. It's like just fact. Like, that's how I see life is very different to you because of my own conditioning, of my own childhood, of my own environment. And like, if you're watching this and you're on the other side of the world, of course your opinions are going to be different, and so they should be. But what I'm trying to say is, like, if you go back to your childhood, ask yourself, what were you good at? What did you naturally enjoy? What did you naturally reach for? And my childhood, I always had a fucking camera in my hand. I was always in the ocean, and I was always doing random shit without my phone. And for a long time, like recently, I'm like, why the fuck am I so unfulfilled? Even though what I'm doing is like, I know I want to do that. But it was just in the wrong way, and it was in the way that I thought other people wanted me to live. And I say this because I wonder if anyone can resonate that you've been... I wish you could see him right now. He's actually foul. You've been told that, you know, you have to live a certain way and you have to not enjoy your life. You have to struggle and you have to, like, whatever. But there's always support out there. There's always help out there. And you will know when you're actually living in alignment. And living in alignment is this whole industry jargon thing. But essentially what it is, like, you will feel energized by doing the things that you actually enjoy. And it pays you to do that. Because there's actually a way to live that you can enjoy what you do because you're good at it and you're naturally curious about it. And you can create the freedom that you want based on the constraints that you choose, if that makes sense. And what I mean by this is that I always thought that, no, I want to work for myself like 100% of the time because that's freedom. And that's what people have made out to be, that freedom is the best thing ever. And whilst, yes, it is, and my opinions may change, but I truly believe that having constraints is a really good thing to a degree. And for me, I always enjoy different things, and I fucking hate working inside. So that's always been like a no. And the last few years I got stuck into that, and I was like, I just feel so unhappy, but I thought that was the only way to go. And the amount of jobs that are out there and the amount of opportunities you can create for yourself based on obtaining knowledge from the fucking internet and learning, taking courses, going to uni if that's what you choose, going to TAFE, whatever. What are you naturally curious about? And going back to what I was saying before is like, I love helping people. I love helping the planet. I love animals. Like, they are genuinely so interesting to me. And I've always had a fucking camera in my hand. I've always been obsessed with photography, videography, and the ocean. And naturally now I'm like, oh wow, it's so interesting that I'm a marine biologist. I help other people with their mindset, and I love taking photos and videos and making things and posting them on the internet. Like, who would have thought? Fucking 4-year-old me would have thought. But to relate this back to you, if you feel lost, confused, there is nothing external of you that you need, want, or are trying to achieve that will make you feel any less confused, any more clear. Everything that you need is within you. And that sounds weird. It sounds whatever. Whoa. No, thank you. But we are all born complete, and I really think that less is more. And the last few years, I've always said, like, I live by that. Less is more, truly. I don't have a lot of shit. I don't want a lot of shit. I want experiences and I want memories. And wow, I literally just said, I'm going to talk about you, and then I talk about me. Everyone loves to talk about themselves. That's something I've also learned, is that, see, I'm doing it right now. Going back to you, ask yourself, what do you genuinely enjoy? What are you naturally good at? What is something that you're too scared to explore because of what other people will think, or what your parents would say, or your family members, or whatever? And I'm going to circle back. I went to a funeral last week and we were in the cemetery, and whatever your beliefs are, they are what they are. But I was walking through the cemetery. There's so many fucking headstones. People from babies to 14-year-olds to 60-year-olds to 30-year-olds to 100 years. Like, death truly is, like, you can't escape it. And I feel like it's still such a taboo topic, and it's like, why? Because everyone is going to experience that, obviously in different ways. And again, I'm not devaluing or taking the piss out of people that have fucking passed away. That's not what I want this to be about. I just want to normalize it for myself and for you, that we think we have time. It's fucking August tomorrow or the day after. Like, I swear it was just New Year's Eve. And that, to me, is a reflection that I have not been doing what I actually want to do. Because the only people that say, oh my God, how is it so, like, time is going so fast, is when you're not truly present. And I haven't been present. I've been worrying about my future, and I've been worrying about, oh my God, I'm talking about myself again. Do you see what I mean? Like, humans are so interesting. 3 journal prompts for you to take away from this is: 1, what did I used to love doing as a child, or what was I naturally good at? Number 2, what is one thing? It could be career pivot, it could be an extra hobby, it could be moving somewhere, whatever. What is one thing that I am curious about and I really want to do, but I'm scared of what other people will think, or I'm scared it won't work out, or I'm scared it's going to be a risk? What is that one thing? And then journal prompt number 3 is: what is one small action I can take today to explore this idea? Because you don't have to have your whole fucking life planned out tomorrow. And you don't have to start on this new, bless you, you don't have to start on this new big adventure tomorrow. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is, you need to start taking action, and I'm saying you as in me also. Like, this is something I've learned and experienced and sharing because I've experienced it and I've learned it. That we need to base our decisions genuinely on the fact that everyone's going to fucking die. And if you don't agree with that, cool. But I do. And I really think that life is way too fucking short. And if there's something that you want to do, or you're naturally curious about, but you're worried because other people might think X, Y, and Z, 1, people actually probably don't give that much of a fuck about you. Truly. And 2, everyone's going to die anyway. So you may as well have fun. And even if it's that's not for me, or no, that kind of hurt my ego, but I know it's not for me anymore, but at least I tried. I would rather that than be like, oh fuck, I wonder if I did that, or I wish I did that, or yeah, oh, I need to go and pick up something. Okay, I'm probably going to leave it at that then, because I need to go pick up something. Do you want to come say bye? Yep. Goodbye. Have a good day. Bye.